Uh-oh, crap has just hit the fan, and now you have to bug out. I always say, don't bug out unless your life depends on it, but it might. You may have the perfect place out in the woods, beautiful pond full of fish, and then a wildfire comes, for example, and destroys your place. So where are you going to go? Or maybe you're looking for that place that has the beautiful pond full of fish, and you're wondering what part of the country to go to get away from the turmoil. Look at this article. Best regions in the United States to escape when society collapses. And a really good article. I just went through it. There's lots of really good ideas as far as places to go. Let's jump right into it. Right off the bat, how to choose a refuge in the event of societal collapse. You actually have to weigh the pros and cons, look at each location, look at your own personal preparedness, goals, and abilities. And that's why, by the way, we're here in the middle of nowhere, Michigan. We looked at all the different states, we looked at laws, we looked at all the different things that basically would make it so as trying to go off grid if we were not allowed to do it, how much the government tried to interfere with us. And you would think in Michigan, the way some of this government goes, sometimes they would be really in our business, but surprisingly, they're not. That's why we're here. Michigan's not even in the list. That's okay. But we'll go through this. That's something you need to look at too. You need to make pros and cons checklists. That's exactly what we did when we moved here. And this met all the things we were looking for. There first up is Alaska, the last frontier, rugged individualism and self-reliance, expansive wilderness, absolutely. And this is such an important key point when it comes to Alaska. It is a buffer from crowded cities, but also an abundance of natural resources. Because societal collapse is less about, oh no, we no longer have power. It's about society going crazy because you don't have power. And no matter where you are, Alaska or not, you need to be able to make sure you find a place away from the cities. Because city people are going to be looking for food. They're going to get hungry and cranky, and they're going to become looking for you if they find out you have some. Alaska, really good for that. Number 2, the Pacific Northwest, a temperate refuge. Washington and Oregon, for example, Idaho too, obviously, is prized for its lush forest, fertile land, and abundant water, which is obviously key. Also has natural barriers, Cascade Mountain Range, seclusion, protection. And this is one of the big strong points for there. Community-oriented with a strong emphasis on sustainability. It could be a beacon for rebuilding society. And it's so true. And as a prepping channel, I get asked all the time to talk at different conferences, and I get asked all the time to come out to the Pacific Northwest to talk out there. I would love to, but man, talking about a trip going out, either driving or flying, maybe I'll make it out there, but a great place to be a prepper. Or maybe the Rocky Mountains, a natural fortress for you. An abundance of natural resources, goods for self-sufficiency, lots of climates to choose from, wide range of agriculture, and they're not just a barrier against physical threats, but a sanctuary for those looking to start anew. And it's so true. The Rockies are incredible. Very rugged. You have to be a very durable person. Before coming to Michigan, we actually put money down on a place in Colorado, and it fell through. And we decided to go ahead and look at other places, and that's why we came to Michigan. But spent a lot of time in the Rocky Mountains. It's a fantastic place to be a prepper. How about the Ozarks? Have you thought about that? It is a hidden haven. Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, a mix of rolling hills, deep forests, clear rivers. It is perfect for those seeking privacy and a community, for sure. And as I research and go through these things all the time, the Ozarks come across as the number one place to be for preppers. It has isolation. There's not a lot of natural threats there. Everything you need. Gets a little warm in the summertime, but beside that, fantastic place. And lastly, Hawaii. Island sustainability. Tropical climate, which is fantastic. Fertile soil. Lots of fresh water. Ideal for sustainable living. Lots of family, local culture. Strong foundation for community resilience. And of course, we do have natural disasters there. A lot of these places we do, by the way. But here, hurricane tsunamis come with island living. And also pricey. It'd be nice to be in Hawaii, but no, we're in Michigan. I'll settle for Michigan. I like the snow anyway. But how about you? Are you in any of these locations? Have you thought about any of these locations? Is there any place that this article left off? Because in the United States, we want to make sure we're ready. We want to make sure we're prepared for what's coming. And there's lots of places you can go that have lots of natural resources. Put them in the comments below. What do you think about that? And as always, everybody, thanks for following along. We'll see you next time.